I grew up for the majority of my young life in this place called nowhere with nothing. The neighborhood was Bridgeport Projects, Chicago Housing Authority, and it's the kind of neighborhood that other parents tell their kids, don't go there, you can't go there. The neighborhood was volatile. It was a lot of drugs, violence, a lot of gang activity, and it dictates everything from what to wear, even from where you go. Like, where could I take the bus? Am I gonna be safe in transport? Am I gonna be safe when I get there? How am I gonna get back? There's a lot of gang pressure from gangs when you go to school. I have a vivid memory of a few of them saying, if you're not gonna join us, well, pretty soon we're not gonna be asking you anymore, we're gonna tell you, and we're gonna make you. So, I mean, you go to school and you get fights or you get chased, you come home and you get the same treatment, it's not a good situation. So you're nowhere and you're going fast when you're speaking specifically about this area.
This is a community that's on the edge. And what I mean by on the edge is the violence is a part of their lives. And it creates challenges for trying to figure out just how to survive day to day. And CYC plays a big part in helping them to figure that out.
We offer so many programs, from martial arts to basketball to arts to camping.
Our program provides lots of services, from health care to the social emotional development of their children and of themselves.
And so we start to become a go-to place. It's not just about servicing the students. It is about going out there and also servicing the community.
CYC was founded in 1956, and we start with kids at the age of 3 and go all the way up to late teens. Over the years, with our 7 centers and our summer camp, we have affected the lives of thousands of kids.
CYC has definitely transformed my neighborhood. Back then, I could see that if I got into drugs and gangs, I was either gonna end up in jail, dead, or injured somehow.
I met Paul at Fellowship House, and I remember him sitting in the circle meeting, and he was clowning around, and the program director at the time, gave him a chance. And so we just really spent a lot of time focused on his studies. And then I told him, what do you want to do? You tell me and we'll make it happen.
Even with the guidance, I still was a little bit uneasy about how successful I'd be. I didn't think I was smart enough. I didn't think my foundation was strong enough. I just didn't feel like I can compete with these privileged kids. So I had to depend on their belief in me and their confidence in me.
Because of the neighborhood, the program director, Andrew Hart, and myself worked hard to find him in high school that was outside of Chicago. And then after high school, he went to U of I, and then eventually he realized the impact he can make on the youth.
From receiving so many benefits from fellowship, I wanted to think about what can I offer for the organizations that helped me. And so I went back to join the board.
When these kids that grew up in this neighborhood come back, I think it kind of clicks a little more. It gives them a realistic view, like, this guy did live next door to me, or this guy lived down the block from me. I guess I could really do it. And Paul just is like the perfect example.
I think if you could take a poll from the majority of kids here, and they'll say, yeah, I saw this person get shot, or I got shot at, or it's just like, oh, did you get new shoes for the school year? It's just as common. However, nowadays, there's an added sense of security. Places like Fellowship and CYC, they aim to just reduce that. Just their presence alone, makes it more of a community.
A lot of people live in these neighborhoods, and there's no hope, and there's no tomorrow. I think CYC really is for the community and like the long haul.
We're getting things done. I don't think I could have done this for 8 years without feeling that we're making the success stories.
Hearing about Paul's is very satisfying, and I'm pleased to know that it's only one among many.
We have helped to build very positive community members because CYC sets them up, I think, for success.
CYC Fellowship has definitely changed my life. I didn't have to perpetuate the cycle. I didn't have to become a statistic. Today I am the Senior Research Instructor for the Chicago School of Professional Psychology and the current Vice President of the Fellowship House CYC Local Advisory Board. CYC, it's like a ray of sunlight that's on this very dark and forgotten community. to help you see this amazing thing called potential.